Hello everybody, MBR here. We are back with a brand new rebuild. We'll be rebuilding the Browns. Probably rebuilding the Browns. Realistic rebuild the Browns. The probably most popular video in the rebuild kind of section of YouTube um is the Browns. I think it's kind of easy to rebuild the Browns and yeah, the one big thing we're probably going to need to do is tackles, wide receivers, stuff like that. But the Browns are definitely not a cursed franchise or anything. I think it's a little easier to rebuild them. I didn't want to give myself too much of a challenge this time, so I said, let's try to do this. This is a rebuild I had to do anyway. So, looking at it, this Browns team I think is very good, but it definitely has a few weaknesses. Looking at it, the linebacking core is a big weakness. I like Joe Schobert. I like Christian Kirksey. Jamie Collins is starting to get a little bit old. Starting to get on the older side. He's definitely a pass rusher. I always viewed him as a pass rusher and not a kind of cover guy. So, very weird to see him in that section. But we do have some guys who are going to develop, such as Emmanuel Ogbah and Myles Garrett, who's already one of the best pass rushers in the league. Two really good safeties in Demarius Randall and Julius Peppers, too. This defense overall is really good. We might have to draft a cornerback maybe, but other than that, I think we are going to be pretty nice. In this offense, we already have our franchise quarterback, Baker Mayfeild, here. I love Baker Mayfeild. Personally, my favorite quarterback coming out. Baker Mayfield, Josh Rosen, and the rest. But looking at it, we have three really good running backs. Carlos Hyde's not going to be here. I'm going to trade him away to the Jaguars for what we actually got for him. I'll probably just take control of the Jaguars because I'm pretty sure you're trading for like a third-round pick. I'm going to look it back up. But we are going to get that pick. I'm going to be starting Nick Chubb. I think he shows a lot of promise. And then Duke Johnson's probably going to be our third down back. A really good third down back at that. Probably could be an all-around back. But looking at the offensive line, really good interior, not so good exterior. Damian Harrison. I never got to upload the video, but I did do a Giants mock draft. I thought this guy was going in the third round. No doubt. I thought the Giants were going to pick him up in the third round. Desmond Harrison. Nothing. He used to play for Texas, I'm pretty sure. Then he had to switch over to West Georgia because of some drug issues or something. But I don't think he's played super bad for the Browns. Then you have Chris Hubbard, which is an absolute mystery why they even decided to pay this guy. I mean, looking at his contract, he was decent with the Steelers. Yeah, we paid him. I don't know why. Don't know why. He was decent with the Steelers. I think we paid him a tiny bit too much, but hey, we're going to try and see what we can do with that. And there's also, of course, Greg Robinson. We do have the rookie Austin Corbett, who I'm probably going to try to work in. He does have quick development. So I'm going to try to work him in somewhere in the line. But other than that, I think that's what we're looking at. But that's kind of what we're going to do with this team. I'm going to come put some guys on the trade block. Actually, I'm probably going to put Jamie Collins on the trade block right now. I'm not sure what we're going to get for him. Brian Body Calhoun. I don't know why he's playing free safety. I'm going to move him back down to cornerback because he is a very good cornerback. I don't know why he's playing free safety out of all things, but he could probably be a decent number 2 for us. Brian Body Calhoun is actually very good. A very good cornerback. But we're going to go trade away Carlos Hyde, of course. Put him on the Jaguars. I'm going to put up Chris Hubbard and see if anybody wants him. I doubt it. I very, very, very much doubt it. But if I can put him up, move Zeitler or Bitonio out to right tackle and put Austin Corbett at one of these guard spots, that would be pretty good. But other than that, I don't really think there is very many trades we need to make. I want to keep Callaway and I want to keep Rashad Higgins because I know both of them do develop. So I'm excited. This is going to be a very exciting rebuild. Alright guys, so once again, nobody really wanted any of our players. So yeah, but the thing is, this team's already really good. We made the wild card round, which is you can't imagine that for the Browns right now. But somehow we made the wild card round. Looks like we had a pretty decent season with the players that we have. I think it was kind of an anomaly. I mean, I've tried to not tried, but back last Madden, I used updated rosters that would be kind of like for this Madden. They had pretty good ratings, and we didn't make the playoffs that first year. I mean, we weren't starting Baker Mayfeild, starting Tyrod Taylor, but yeah, we didn't make the playoffs. So I think this is kind of just one of those times where the Madden Sim's just kind of throwing you a bone almost. But let's look at the stats. Don't expect too much, or expect a lot. About 4,300 yards, 33 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. That crushes the rookie touchdown record. 930 yards for Nick Chubb, 13 touchdowns, and 399 and 3 for Duke Johnson. Receiving over 1,000 yards for Rashad Higgins, 875 for Njoku, 915 for Jarvis, and 11 touchdowns for Hollywood Higgins. On the sacks front, yeah, 13 led up by Desmond Harrison, 8 by Chris Hubbard, 5 for Joe Blattonia, 2 and 1. Didn't expect too much there. Joe Schobert's gonna lead us in tackles with 112 tackles for loss. Gonna be led by Larry Ogunjobi with 16, 15 for Myles Garrett. It looks like Myles Garrett went off. 14 sacks and an interception. 6 for Anthony Zettel. I don't even know why you were in, but all right. 5.5 for Emmanuel Ogbah and 5 for Larry Ogunjobi. On the picks, Terrence Mitchell with 5, 3 for Joe Schobert, 3 for Jabril Peppers, 2 for Demarius Randall, 2 for Denzel Ward, 1 and 1. All right, so our team definitely had some fight to them. Definitely has a fight. Pat Mahomes is going to win the MVP. Wait, for a second, I thought I saw Wentz on the Patriots. I was like, hold on. Back it up real quick. On the AFC side, Le'Veon Bell is going to win the MVP. Baker Mayfield is going to come in at number 8. Defensive player is going to be Justin Houston with Joe Schobert coming in at number 5. No Myles Garrett? All right. Josh Allen is going to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year with Baker Mayfield coming in there at number 2, Nick Chubb at number 4, Antonio Callaway at number 8. Defensive Rookie of the Year is going to be Minkah Fitzpatrick with Denzel Ward coming in at number 4. All right. Overall, really, really good season. Amazing season. Definitely didn't expect it. I thought we were going to make the playoffs. But, hey, we're going to upgrade everybody, and I'm going to come back to you guys with our playoff game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, guys, so we are in the game. I actually need to turn the speed up to fast. But we are in the game. I doubt they're going to win this. The Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars are kind of a very good team in the sim. I'm just going to kind of just let it run just because it's our first year. If we win the Super Bowl, we win it. If we don't, we don't. It's just one of those things. We are doing pretty decently right now. I'm going to skip this moment. We are definitely taking our own right here. We're holding our own, and we're actually up. Wow. Well, we're not going to be up for very soon. Very long. Yeah. This is turning out to be a blowout pretty fast. We're not going to jump in. We're not going to jump in. Yeah, we're going to lose 14-42. All right. That was just our first playoff berth. So, you can kind of view it how you can view it, honestly. I view it as we did pretty decently. I'm not mad at all. So, yeah, I'll see you guys for the offseason. All right, guys. So, there really wasn't anybody in free agency. There wasn't someone over 84 overall. And the only person that was 84 overall was Trevor Williams, who was getting absolutely mollywopped of bids. But, so that's why I didn't really show free agency. Nothing really there to show. But we would be picking up N'Keal Harry, 6'4", 212, 21 possession receiver out of Arizona State. This guy's an absolute monster in college. He just, oh, God. I really want him on the Browns. He'll definitely be an amazing number 2. And he's going to be 77 star development. I don't get how he isn't a red zone threat. Because that big body, I'd be throwing it up there every single time. We're going to be running a lot of fade and stuff like that with him. He is definitely going to be a big part of this offense. I was kind of iffy. There really wasn't anybody, because we're picking pretty late. There really wasn't anybody in the draft class that I wanted right now. So we will be trading down with Oakland. We're going to get a future 2 and a future 4. With our third round pick, I did decide to pick up Marquise Brown. This guy's just there to be a good fourth receiver. I think he's definitely underrated in this draft class. I think Marquise Brown's probably a late first. I think he's like a second round pick. Very good wide receiver. Hollywood Brown is going to be a 75, but he does have quick development, so I guess he'll be a pretty good third receiver. All right, guys, this is what the team is looking like. I think we're actually looking pretty good. We're 85 on both offense and defense. I decided to move Kevin Zeitler out to right tackle, and then I decided to put Austin Corbett at right guard. He is going to be a scheme fit. I'm pretty sure he's quick. Yeah, he is. And yeah, I just think this guy's going to be pretty good for us. He was the first pick in the second round last year, so should be decent. And then on the defensive side, we still need to get left outside linebacker. I mean, Jamie Collins has went up, but he is 29. He's going to go down even faster. Christian Kirksey's starting to develop, and Joe Schobert now has star development. And we have two very good safeties, decent secondary, and pretty good D-line. We're looking a lot better. There are a lot of positions we can still upgrade, such as the two outside linebacker positions and cornerback. Denzel Ward is now a 90. Terrence Mitchell's an 80. EJ Gaines. Everyone's just chilling right now. So that's just how it is. Sorry I didn't show the rest of the draft. It was just that there really wasn't that much after the few picks I did show you guys. But yeah, I think with all that said, we are going to sim to the playoffs. See if we can make it again. Honestly, with the sim this year, I'm not really sure, but we'll see. But I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, so this is what we're looking like. Like I said, Madden sim's really weird this year. Did not make the playoffs at 82 overall now. Looking at it, we went 8-8, so tough division. Wow, almost, definitely not a sophomore slump from Baker Mayfeild. Like 440. Whoa, 440, are you kidding me? 4,400 yards, 31 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions. Rushing over 1,000 yards for Nick Chubb, 7 touchdowns, 6 for Duke Johnson. Receiving over 1,000 yards for Jarvis Landry, 828 for David Njoku, 828 for Rashad Higgins, 602 for N'Keal Harry. And, Duke Johnson put his work in there, 2 touchdowns, 7 for Jarvis, 7 for Njoku, 5 for 2, and only 1 for N'Keal Harry, really. Blocking, only 7 sacks let up by Desmond Harrison, 5 let up by Kevin Zeitler. And just kind of all throughout the offensive line, we let up a few sacks. Defensively, Joe Schobert is actually going to do pretty well. Tackles, 126. Tackles for loss. Probably, Myles Garrett. I thought it was going to be Larry Ogunjobi, but Myles Garrett with 15 sacks to boot, too. 6 sacks for Chris Smith. 6 for Emmanuel Ogbah. 6 for Anthony Zettel. 5.5 for Larry Ogunjobi. 4 for Joe Schobert. Interceptions are going to go 2 to Demarius Randall, 2 for Jamie Collins, 2 for Joe Peppers, 1 and 1 for a few of our cornerbacks. Looking at the yearly rewards, though, Ezekiel Elliott's going to win MVP. Wow, no Baker. In the AFC, Tom Brady's going to win the Offensive Player of the Year. Baker at number 9. Defensive Player is going to be Ryan Shazier. No Browns. Offensive Rookie, there's going to be Damon Harrison, N'Keal Harry, and Marquise Brown coming in there. Defensive Rookie, there's going to be Lucas Dennis. Don't even know who that is. Maybe a really good player. Honestly, I don't know. I was actually pretty tempted to take DeAndre Baker, but we already used him in a rebuild, so I was like, But overall, really good. I'm going to use these points, and we're going to kind of load right back up, and I'm expecting a playoff run, a pretty decent one, too, next year. Alright, guys, this is what we're looking like in free agency. I was a little bit of an idiot, and I decided to franchise tag Joe Schobert, and his development actually went down from a star to a quick, and I franchised him. I'm paying $7 million for him, so we're going to see if we can find a trade partner. We're going to put him up on the trade block, but that's if we do get Jalen Smith, who I really, really want. We're going to try our best to get Jalen Smith, and then also I did decide just to offer a little bit on Malik Collins. We didn't sign back Anthony Zettel or anything, so that's kind of that. But we really need Jalen Smith because I don't want to pay Joe Schobert, even though I like the player. He's a really good player. I just really don't want to pay him. So We have to hope and pray that we can get something. Alright, Jalen Smith accepted. I'm going to see what's going on with Mr. Malik Collins. No. I'm out on Malik Collins. I am out. I'm not going to pay him that much. I just don't really want to at that point. Don't want to. We can also get a cornerback, but that's... I want to get one, but depending on what I can get for Joe Schobert, it makes no sense not to. So we're going to slap him on the trade block. Very good player. I would be very surprised if he doesn't get signed. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll come back to you guys when that trade's done and also when we get to the draft. Alright, you guys. I had to do a manual trade, so I decided to make it as realistic as I can. So we're going to be trading away Joe Schobert for a third-round pick to the Dolphins. Just because the way that it is right now in the offseason, like whenever you put someone on the trade block, they don't get trade offers very fast. Like you have to do it during the season. And honestly, I really want to pick for this year's draft. So I decided to go with that third-round pick. We were getting his contract off the books and everything. So, yeah. Obviously a really good trade. We can get a third-round pick who could probably help us a little bit more than an 85 overall backup middle linebacker. Hey guys, so with our very first pick in the draft, we're picking number 17. Now we're picking defensive tackle Curry Moten out of Texas A&M. Early first-round pick. We're going to get him here at 17. He looks pretty good. He had a really good combine. He looks nice. He's going to be 77, superstar development. And he's only 1 point off the scheme fit, too. This guy is going to be an absolute monster in the middle of this defense. All right, you guys. So we have, again, the first pick in the second round. This was from the trade that we made with the Raiders, who had the first pick overall, and they have first pick second round, of course. And we are going to get Othama. I can't pronounce his name. I'm not going to try to. But very good combine, very good top 3 skills, pass protector. He's going to slot in at left tackle. 79 normal. He's going to be starting for us day 1 at left tackle. Right back with another O-line pick. This guy's projected to go late third round, but I don't want to even take a chance of him going anywhere. Pick 17 the second round. We're going to go with Gordon Ayers. Really good combine, 305. He's going to be 78 normal, and he's going to... Oh, camera. Better. But he's going to slot in perfectly at right guard. And I think our O-line's... Yeah, so I just wanted to pick a guy for depth, but we're picking a pretty decent depth player, D'Anthony Mace, out of Cincy. Again, these are just random draft classes right now. Completely random. I just put them auto-generated. We're going to have D'Anthony Mace out of Cincy. Very good power rusher. He's going to be a pretty good rotational guy. Alright guys, so this is what the team is looking like. We're looking at 89 offense, 89 defense, 86 overall. This team's looking pretty good. This O-line is getting 10 times better every single year. The receivers are looking a little bit better. We have 4 solid receivers. Jarvis Landry obviously being our superstar. I need to move Nick Chubb. I don't know why they keep on starting him at fullback. Nick Chubb is our starting running back. On the defensive side, we're looking pretty good. The new superstar rookie that we have. We need to get cornerbacks. I keep on saying that, but it really needs to happen. But other than that, we're just looking good. Chad Thomas actually has something here. I thought Chad Thomas could do a little bit better in the NFL. He's doing it right now. I haven't really watched very many Cleveland Brown games, but I have not really heard his name very much, which, I mean, could be a good or a bad thing, however you look at it. But overall, we are looking pretty good, especially this linebacker core is getting a lot better. Left outside linebacker, I wish I can get better, but Jamie Collins just completely decreased. We're paying him a little bit too, so we need to hope that one gets a little bit better. But overall, pretty good. Very excited for this season. And so, with that all said, let's get into it. Let's make the playoffs. Okay, guys, so we actually did get a first round bye, which is really good, of course. But we did win our division at 11-4-1, completely destroying the AFC North. Looking at our season, Baker Mayfeild having a Baker Mayfield season. Almost 4,500 yards, 35 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, a little bit high, but I'll take it if we're going to get a first round bye. Over 1,000 yards from Nick Chubb, 11 touchdowns, 5 fumbles though. Don't like to see the 5 fumbles, but I do love to see the 11 touchdowns. 1,000 yards for Jarvis Landry. 893 for N'Keal Harry. 770 for David Njoku. And 760 for Hollywood Higgins. Looking at our offensive linemen, did pretty good. Did pretty good across the O-line. Defensively, 100 tackles for Jabril Peppers and 108, 106 by Jabril Peppers and Jalen Smith. Tackles for loss, 18 by Myles. Whoo! 18 by Myles Garrett. And to boot, 25.5 sacks. He is a 99 overall now. I already did give him his gloves. 5.5 sacks for Larry Ogunjobi. 5.5 for Emmanuel Ogbah. 4-2, just 25 sacks. 3 interceptions for Jabril Peppers. 3 for Terrence Mitchell. 2 for Jalen Smith. 2 for Denzel Ward. 1 for Brian Body Calhoun. Lord Jesus Christ, man. If he doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year, I don't know what could win it. Jacoby Brissett is going to win MVP, with Baker coming in at number 5. Really? No votes for Myles Garrett. Definitely should have been at least 1 vote. Baker Mayfield's going to come in number 3 there. Defensive Player of the Miles Jack? Already burnt. Alright, Myles Garrett's going to come in at number 2. Jalen Smith at number 5. Jabril Peppers at number 9. Alright. Offensive rookie is going to be whoever Andre Shaw is. Nobody from our team. Lance Bennett is going to be Defensive Rookie of the Year, with Curry Moten coming in at number 5. So, amazing season by our team. Honestly, just amazing season by our team. Can't say anything else. We did a lot of good things, and I'm very excited to go in to see who we're going to have to face. But first, we got to use all these XP points, so I'll see you guys in the game, in the divisional round. Okay, guys, so we are in the game. We are going against the Buffalo Bills, and because this is year 3, I can come in 3 different times, as you guys do know. We're not going to come in first half. I think the first half, we just leave it off to the computer. We're down for right here with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. I intend on winning this one. I very much do intend on winning this one. Baker Mayfield has some legs. We have Duke Johnson in 2, which is only a good thing in passing situations. But let's see, I'm going to get a little loose here. Baker is going to be 1-2 yards. We're going to run the hurry up a little bit. And we're just going to run it right in. We're going to go right up the middle. It makes no sense not to. 2nd and goal. We're just going to run right. Oh, Duke Johnson shaking off a tackle. That's going to be 3rd and goal. At the 3, gives us a little bit of leeway here. I'm just going to run quick slants. I'm definitely looking for Landry here, and if not, Baker Mayfield, you have legs for a reason. We have Devin Kajus. I completely forgot I even signed him. I have B open. N'Keal Harry was open. We're going to just take the field goal here. It makes no sense not to. Just take the field goal here. There's still a lot of game to be played. Our defense just needs to hold strong. We're at the 2-yard line, though. 2-yard line. Don't know why we didn't have Nick Chubb in, honestly, especially at the 2-yard line. But, hey, what can you do? We're going to keep on rolling. We're going to skip moments. Big end-of-game drive. If it goes to a 3rd down alert, that's when we're going to take it right now. 3rd and 4. I don't really know any reliable plays to run. So I'm just going to see if I can find one. You know, I'm going to run it, and then I'm going to say we do. If we don't get it, which we are going to get it with Nick Chubb, I was about to say, if we don't get it, I'll go for it on 4th down because it wouldn't be too much. 1st and 10. Big field goal kick. Alright, we're going to skip that. We're going to go up 12, and I'm going to make the stop right here. We're going to go for it because they realistically, it never happens that the computer stops them. They never do. And I don't know where the hell is Josh Allen. I mean, he won Rookie of the Year. Don't know why they don't have him. Alright, chill out, chill out, chill out. Chill out. They have Dak Prescott. Alright, I'm not losing to just a blitz. We're going to make Dak Prescott uncomfortable here. I trust in our cornerbacks, which I really don't know why I'm saying that. They're not all the best. But we're just going to run it. And we're going to almost get to Dak Prescott. And the running back is still going to be up. This is not looking good for us as of right now. They're not going to clock it. But we're going to just try. They have to pass the ball. I'd be very surprised if they don't pass the ball. Very, very surprised. We're just going to take it, and we're going to go for Dak Prescott. This is where I'm going to call a timeout. 52 seconds left. I doubt that they're going to really do anything. I highly, highly doubt that they're going to do anything but run the ball, so we're just going to come right up the middle. They're going to pass it, actually, and we're going to stop him short of the sticks. Definitely short. He has to be short of the sticks now. Yep. 3rd and 1. They're going to have to trust in their kicker if we can stop them, hopefully. Right here, I doubt, again, that they're going to pass the ball. They're going to pass it again, really? We're going to go into... Yes! We got the sack, 43-yard line. They're going for it. All right. We have to stop them. They cannot get through here. If they get through, that's game over. That's game over. Bills win. Come on. Can we get some type of success somewhere? He's going to catch that? Come on. All right. I don't think it's completely game over just yet. I mean, we didn't have the time to let him do it. We're going to let him score. We have to let him score. What are we doing? They still have 1 timeout left. They're just going to clock the ball. All right, I'm going to call a play. Clock it. Come on, clock it, clock it, clock it. They're going to have to kick the field goal, and we're going to have about 20-ish seconds left, if that. What? Oh, we actually have a chance here then. If the computer's stupid, we could have a chance. Just depends on what they're doing. If we can just let him run a little bit, just don't tackle him. Don't tackle him. Don't tackle him. Come on, they're going to let it run down. They're just going to clock the ball. Yeah, why did we tackle him? What point does it make to tackle him right there? I feel like going offside just because, but they're going to just run this clock down. 3, 2, yeah. We lost. Oh, God. Those catches, man. Those catches sometimes. See, can we block this field goal? If we can, that would be amazing. Come on. If we get a timeout, I'd ice the kicker. But we don't have a timeout. And we're not going to be able to block the field goal. They're going to beat us by 1 point. We are back here in free agency. And I have a few targets. I have quite a few targets. I mean, not quite, but we need to get cornerbacks. That's been our biggest weakness the whole entire time. So I'm going to try and get Sidney Jones. He fits our scheme. We don't have that much cap room. I've been trying to manage it as much as I can. We had to sign back a lot of big guys. We also had to get rid of a few guys. So we're going to try. We're going to try and get... We just got to get some people here. Kendall Beckwith, 2, just so we have that outside linebacker position set up. Yeah, we should... I overpaid him a little bit. And then on this end, I think we're okay. I like our halfbacks and Nick Chubb and Duke Johnson. And I would really like to get James Conner. That'd be really nice, but I'm good. We got Nick Chubb. Let's see if we can get one of those guys. I'm completely fine with it, honestly. 1 would be amazing. 1 would be just Sidney Jones. Basically, I really want Sidney Jones. Both are going to accept. Perfect. All right. So we're looking pretty nice right now. I'm probably going to go into the draft looking for probably just a 3rd cornerback and then moving EJ Gaines to our 4th cornerback. I'm probably not going to show the draft. I'll just show you guys what happens after, because as of right now, I'm probably going to do that and then draft a fullback because I hate that Nick Chubb is starting at fullback. But yeah, that's kind of our plan going into this. Maybe also right tackle because Kevin Zeitler is starting to get a little bit old, but we'll see. Okay, guys, this is what our team is looking like for if we make the playoffs again. I'm going to say our final season. If we do make the playoffs again, I'm more than okay with saying our final season. But overall, we look pretty good. We look pretty decent. We are a 89 overall offense still, 95 overall defense, and 89 overall team. I think we're looking pretty good. I did actually get a left tackle, or a right tackle. He switched from left. Left tackle, and he switched from the right. He is a 74, but he does have star development, so we'll see how he can kind of come along. But other than that, I think we're good. I have some guys here. I'm just going to use their stuff. Jabril Peppers has really blossomed into something good. Like, my God, he is looking very nice. And Moten is just an absolute monster up the middle. Curry Moten. But other than that, I don't really think there's very many changes we're going to make or anything. I think we are looking all good right now. Cornerbacks are looking better. Everything's just looking 10 times better. So let's see if we can make the playoffs once again. I assume the midseason this time, but if you guys, let's see if we can get another first round bye, hopefully, because our division looks really bad right now. So if we can get another first round bye, we win our division, we could definitely have a chance of our very first Super Bowl in a rebuild. Okay, guys, so we didn't make the playoffs. Again, don't know how, but the Madden Sim, we go 9-7, tough division again. We're not able to make it. Baker Mayfeild, good season, a better season than he had last year. 4,300 yards, 35 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. Rushing, over 1,000 yards for Nick Chubb, 14 touchdowns. Receiving, over 1,000 yards for Landry, 789 for N'Keal Harry, 821 for Joku, 873 for Hollywood Higgins. Again, a good season by a lot of our players. Jalen Smith, a good amount of tackles. 16 tackles for loss by Larry Ogunjobi. 20 sacks by Myles Garrett, who we had to put a franchise tag on. We're going to have to pay this year. 7 sacks for Larry Ogunjobi. 6 for Emmanuel Ogbah. 4 for Curry Moten. Picks, 2 for Jalen Smith, 2 for Denzel Ward, 2 for Demarius Randall, 1, and 1. A few other players. Looking at the yearly awards, though, Jacoby Brissett again. Baker Mayfield's going to come in at number 8 for the MVP. AFC, Deshaun Watson's going to win it. Baker Mayfield at number 3. Mackenzie Milton. Defensive Player of the Year is going to be Ryan Shazier. Myles Garrett coming in at number 6. Joe Schobert on the Dolphins coming in at number 7. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to be Arthur Richards. We're not going to have anybody because I don't really draft anybody. Yeah, except for whoever Benjamin Goodar is. Don't know / don't care. Well, who is if you 75 overall, who is Mr. Benjamin Goodar? Oh, he's the outside linebacker I drafted. Oh, alright. But we're gonna get everyone kind of put up. I want to break a 90 overall offense. I want to get a 90 plus overall team, because then if we don't make the playoffs, at that point, it's just not my fault. It's not my fault. It's a Madden Sim. But what can you say? I'll meet you guys back here for the off. Okay, guys, we got some people in this free agency class that I am looking to scoop up for our last season. We got some guys here. Definitely got some guys. We need a right tackle. So what I'm going to do is we're going to, first of all, we're going to go need before wants. I'm going to pick up Connor Williams, who I know can play tackle. I know he definitely can. He played tackle in college. So we're going to pick up Connor Williams there. And then we are also, I really want J.J. Watt. I very much want J.J. Watt. But I'm not very sure if it would be smart to get him or not. So we're going to go with another need here. We're going to go cornerback. We're going to get MJ Stewart Jr. here from North Carolina. We're going to offer him a pretty good contract. We'll have 11 mil left over. I think with this, if we can get that's just crazy D-line. J.J. Watt next to Myles Garrett, who we did retain. That's just too good of a D-line, even though he's 33. We're going to have $8 million left in cap room, but who cares? We're leaving after the season. So what can we use that $1 million on? That's the question here. I'm probably going to go into receiver, actually. See, can I get a better receiver? James Washington, be minus there. What would just this bear get me? Oh, no. All right, what about... Could I get a better receiver, a better third receiver than what I have? DJ Chark has 0 guys offered. But he's an 81, so is Rashad Higgins, so it makes no sense. So we're just going to keep with that. Let's see. Next week, let's hope and pray. I want J.J. Watt pretty badly. I'm not going to lie. Not going to be a liar here. I want J.J. Watt pretty badly, but if we don't get him, we don't get him. So... Connor Williams, accepted, and accepted. Perfect. All right. So what I'm actually going to do right now, so I don't forget, is we're going to take Connor Williams. We're going to move him out to right tackle. Edit player. We're going to move you out to right tackle. Save changes. And this definitely going to be a good one. I don't really think we're going to go to the NFL draft. I don't think we need anyone. Yeah, I just don't think we need anybody. I mean, we have a decent pick, but it makes no sense. We're not going to need anybody, so we're just going to sit in the NFL draft. We're going to let the computer pick up whoever they're going to pick up, and I think I will see you guys at the beginning of next season. Okay, guys, this is what our final team is looking like. A 91 offense, a 99 defense. Seems like we're getting a 99 defense every single time. I did decide to draft a right outside linebacker, Cornelius Turner, the rookie, 78 overall. This defense is looking quite nice, especially with J.J. Watt on the other side of Myles Garrett with Emmanuel Ogbah there too. 2 amazing D tackles, a pretty decent Cameron Smith, that's why. I don't know why. This guy, he makes all the right players. Very, very good ratings and everything. But he just doesn't bother to change their appearance. It's kind of funny. But, yeah, everything's looking good right now. I'm probably going to use a little bit of Coach XP, and we're going to let it ride. I think this year is going to be our year. But the Madden Sim, it's all up to the Madden Sim. So, alright, guys, so we did actually get the first round bye. Looking pretty good. Looking like we had a pretty good season. I did use a lot of the a lot of the XP points. We went 12-4. Used a lot of XP points at mid-season. A little bit of, it seems like every year we make the playoff, Baker Mayfeild is a tiny bit of a down year. We're going to call it 4,000 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Rushing over 1,000, just over 1,000 yards for Nick Chubb. Yikes. Averaging, so he wasn't really getting that many carries. 150 yards for Nakeem Hines, 1 touchdown, 3 touchdowns for Nick Chubb, 3 for Brent Payne. So it looks like we didn't really run the ball so much. That's average yards per game. Oh, yeah, these guys weren't averaging anything. Receiving over 1,000 yards for Landry, 860 for David Njoku, 682 for N'Keal Harry, 821 for Rashad Higgins. Blocking, let up a few sacks. Defensively, Jalen Smith's going to lead our team in tackles for loss. 13 by J.J. Watt, 15 sacks by J.J. Watt, 14 by Myles Garrett, 8 for Emmanuel Ogbah, 5 for Larry Ogunjobi, 3 for Jalen Smith, and 3 for Curry Moten, and 3 for Carlos Turner, the outside linebacker. Picks, 2 for Sidney Jones, 2 for Jabril Peppers, 2 for MJ Stewart, 1 for Jalen Smith. Because nobody wants to throw Denzel Ward's way. Now, looking at a yearly reward, Deshaun Watson is going to win MVP. I forgot he's on the Bills. Why is Andy Dalton on the Giants? Baker Mayfield's going to come in at number 6. In the AFC, Baker Mayfield's going to come in at number 4. Right there. Defensive player of the year is going to be Von Miller on the Bills. Jalen Smith and J.J. Watt coming in there. Offensive rookie, yeah, we don't have anybody, yeah. But we did pretty good. And I think I'll see you guys when we find out our matchup and we are in the divisional match. That's, of course, after these XP points. See, you guys, we are going against the Buffalo Bills. we have a rematch, and just because I don't want to make this rebuild, because I think we're starting to get a little bit on the longer side, and I want to have time for the Super Bowl and everything. So we're only going to be able to come in twice this game, and I'm probably only doing the probably last 2 minutes. So we're not going to come in or whatever. It's 10-7 right now. Even though how much I want to come in for that 2-minute drill. Can't do anything right now. Cannot do anything. Gotta skip all the moments. It's 10-10. This is where I'm going to come in. We're going to keep our drive alive here. We can only come in twice. We can only come in twice. So I'm probably going to do this then also a 2-minute affair. And we have Baker again. Oh, God, I love me some Baker. I love playing with Baker Mayfeild, honestly. Probably one of the most fun quarterbacks to play with, I guess you could say. And I think what we're actually going to do here is I'm going to run the ball. They look like they're not ready for it. And they were. That linebacker I thought was going to get, blocked. But we're going to skip 13. Big end of game drive. Hold on to the lead. Going to skip the moments. This is where we're going to play again. 3rd and 5 this time. So this is where we definitely pass the ball. I think we're going to try to pass it on a crossing pattern. If not, we always have Hollywood Higgins or N'Keal Harry too, honestly. So we're going to have... Oh, no. No. That was... Oh, God, that was such a bad pass by me. That was such a bad pass. All right, big 3rd and 8. Can we get some pressure on the quarterback here? It's what I really, really want. Big pressure on the quarterback here. Sorry, running the blitz to this side, and they're going to throw that. Demarius Randall's going to save us. He is going to save us. All right. That's big, and I think this is where I'm going to jump in. Not going to show you guys, but we're just going to run out the clock. All right, guys, so actually another rematch. We're going to come here in the second quarter, but another rematch here from the very first season. Yeah, again, twice. I don't know why I keep on saying again, but I don't really expect too much from this. We are up, but usually in the sim, this is a pretty tough team to face. I think we're a pretty tough team, and we can only come in twice this time. Only twice, don't worry. I'm not going to throw any bad interceptions, hopefully. But we're just here in the red zone. We're going to try and capitalize on what we got. We got to capitalize on what we got. We got probably the best team in the NFL in my standards. We're just going to take this one to Baker. Slide. First down, going into the fourth quarter. But we have probably the best team in the NFL. I expect nothing but good here. But we need to score. We definitely need to score right here. And we're just going to run slants. It's probably my favorite play. If you guys do watch our Ravens Rebuild series, you know it's my favorite play in the book out here in goal line, because you're going to have somebody open no matter what. And Jarvis is going to drop the ball. Who was that? I know they have Obi Melifonwu, who had like a godly season this year. But we're going to try and see if we could hit the tight end Njoku. We haven't really thrown to him very much. Very good tight end out of Miami. I was actually kind of hoping the Giants were going to draft him, but then we got Evan Ingram, and I was like, oh, no, we're good. We are good, and they're going to send some pressure here. Or we're just going to run it in. Baker Mayfeild. Touchdown. Let's go. Who was that? Sanders? Our backup, I'm pretty sure our third-string tight end is going to pick it up, and we're going to get the touchdown. We're going to skip the moment here. We're going to go for this 4th down. 4th and 10. Big 4th and 10 for them. If we cannot let them get this one up. We cannot let them get this one up. They have their backup running back in. They don't have Leonard Fournette in. They have someone. Austin Severian Jenkins is going to probably bring them into field goal range, and that was our second one. They're going to score. We can't. My hands are tied. My hands are tied right now. My hands are big tied. Cannot come up. Big end of game drive. Score and get the lead. 3rd down alert. I want to come in really badly. We have to. We have to. We're not losing this game on a 3rd and 4 from the 36. I doubt that. I just don't want to lose this game. It would probably be smart to run the ball here. It'd be very smart to run the ball here because I don't want to take a sack. But who knows? Sanders could be open, and he is. We're going to pass it to him. That's it. That is it right there. I'm going to call timeout because it's smart too. And red zone alert. Skip. We're going to go 24. Wait, how would they score that fast? Overtime alert. We have to skip the moment. Big 3rd down. We have to skip the moment. Big field goal. We have to skip the moment. We missed the field goal. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to win. Oh, that's tough. That's really tough. AFC Championship, we were that close. But I did decide to skip those moments. Again, I try and let my team building do a lot of the talking for me. Didn't do a lot of talking right now, but what can you say? The Jaguars are a really good team in this sim. They will be making it to the Super Bowl. That's gonna be it. Awesome rebuild. Probably our most successful rebuild. Really, really fun. Yeah. Next rebuild should be coming out on Friday, I'm pretty sure, because it's coming out on Wednesday. So make sure to tune in for that. If you guys did enjoy this episode, remember to go leave a like and go subscribe. It always helps me as a growing channel. And always remember to have an absolutely electrifying day. And I'll see you guys in our next rebuild.